Guys, 13 is a pretty unlucky number. So I decided to build 7 houses. After all, 7 is a lucky number, so it should counteract the 13 that is this episode's number. As you can see here, I have outlined where I'm gonna build these 7 houses with wooden blocks marking out the corners. So we're gonna expand the village by 7 houses and it's gonna be pretty crazy. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, the first house of this village is complete. As you can see right here, I'm just gonna run around it real quick. And ooh, actually I think I forgot to put the rooftop on there. Give me a second. And there we go. This should be the house complete. Just gonna light up the entire area so that no mobs will spawn. But yes, all we have to do is add in the beds to this little area here and it should be perfectly good. Yeah, so let's put the beds here. I'm thinking that we could probably have maybe bunk beds, like 2 beds on either side, like have this like a sleeping area mainly. Let me see, I think we could do it if we had it like so. Yes, we're getting somewhere. Here we go. Here's how you make the bunk beds. I'm not sure whether the villagers can sleep on these bunk beds though. I'm going to have to test that out later tonight when it's nighttime and the villagers decide to sleep. There we go. These are 2 bunk beds. We're probably going to slap a little chest here in the center. Let's go ahead and do that actually. Like so. And let's make some like a fletching table. We do need flint. I'm going to have to go to the mines to grab some of that. Could create a smithing table. But yes, we will get to that and put them in like right here for our villager friends. But let's move on to the next house. Alright guys, I decided to do both of these houses at the same time because I realized that I connected the 2 houses with this wall right here. And I was like, hey, you know what, let's go ahead and build this house over here as well. So we have this house, this area right here, and the second area right here. So I'll be back once these 2 houses are complete. Alright guys, it appears that I have severely underestimated the amount of wood that I'll need. For this episode, I collected 3 stacks of oak logs, and now as you can see, we're basically out of wood. So I'm going to have to go cut more logs for us because we burned through the majority of our reserves for our intermediate house over there. But as you can see, we have completed at least one of the 2 houses I was going to build. And I think it looks decent. The roof could have some work, but I think we have 4 beds here, crafting table, a chest, and I could probably slap down a loom, another fletching table right here maybe. No, I don't like the fletching table right there. We'll slap the fletching table here, if this guy could back out real quick. There, we have a fletching table. And I could probably put another thing right here. Why not a composter? Like a trash can, but also for the villagers. And there we go. We have another house complete. And look at that. The villager is already adapted to his occupation. So here we have another house. So we have this house right here and this house right there. But this house needs work still. It's lacking quite a lot of logs, so let's go cut some wood. Guys, now that I'm heading over to our wood farm for like the 3rd time today, I've realized that this wood farm could be so much better if it was closer to the village, because it's quite a while away. Like, I did do that on purpose so that the villagers would not be able to get to our crop plots here, because I wanted to grow our crops. Oh, by the way, the carrots have been fully spread out. But I did not think that I would have to continuously run from all the way over there to here a bajillion times. I probably should have just done like one session, just gone AFK, but I did not. I've just been making multiple trips to collect more wood. And yes, lots of wood. Anyway, I'll be back once that house all the way over there is complete. Guys, I've completed the second house, but I'm thinking that the second house could do with some decorations to it. So I'm going to go ahead, grab this yellow wool, make some carpets, and add it to this house over here. And I'm sorry about this block right here. I placed some dirt on the pathway by accident to get to the roof. And yes, that is why that is regular dirt. I'm waiting for the grass to grow before I turn it into a pathway again. But anyway, here's the other house. And it's going to be a single bed here for this house right here because it's just an oddly shaped house. And I thought we needed some single beds. So yes, here is this house. And I kind of like this fancy, weird shaped carpet. I think I'm going to leave it like this. And yes, we do need a profession in here, so I'm going to put a smithing table here. Our first smithery. I'm going to actually move this table. Can I mine it? Yes, I can mine it. I'm going to move it right here because I don't think we need so many crafting tables. Crafting bench, workbenches, crafting benches. I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, so I could remove this torch now that I put this lantern here, and I think this house is complete. It's kind of cozy. Alright guys, so I wanted to do a little update on the two houses over here. I decided to do them both as in the style of this house right here. I did not need to zoom that in because this house is pretty close. But yes, I'm going to be creating these two houses here in the style of that house and make these like, I guess this one could be a two bedroom house, and this one over here a 1 bedroom house. But the main reason why I'm doing this is because we got to conserve our wood. Our wood is running low, and so I'm going to use half slabs for the flooring here, and I think it'll look perfect. It'll save us wood and also give a nice contrast to those houses over there, as well as a bit of logic to it, because since these houses are on the outskirts of the village, kind of, well, our intermediate house is right there, so it's not really the outskirts anymore. But it would have been the outskirts if we did not build the intermediate house. And that would mean that these houses need protection from monsters. That is the logic I'm going with this, so just roll with it. Like, just accept it for now. Anyway, let's get back to this, and I'll be back once these two houses are complete. Guys, I just realized that I had some extra logs in the starter house that we had in this barrel. I just completely forgot about it. I've always been using the logs that I've stored by the tree farm over in those chests right there. They're not rendering right now, but yeah, I've been logging and putting all the wood in those chests, and I've been using those wood until I remembered when I go into the beginner house that I do have a stock of wood there, so we do have more wood. But I'm still going to use oak slabs to finish up the floor here and make these houses out of stone. Although, when I was heading over there, I did notice that these cute little houses over here have stripped oak logs. And I might go ahead and strip this house just to make it a little bit different from the other houses. And yes, I'm already liking it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I'll cut to when these houses are basically finished up. Alright guys, with this chimney, we should have these two houses complete. I think This looks pretty good. Yes, I decided to add a chimney to this house because I just wanted to spice it up a little bit more than it already was. I don't think it's necessary right there. And yes, we do need to decorate this house though. It has a low roof, but I decided to put a chimney right here. And maybe we can make this like a blacksmith station. I think I like that idea. So let's search up blacksmith. I'm not sure why it doesn't let me make this station. There we go. Smithing table, my bad. It's called a smithing table. That's probably why. Nothing showed up when I looked it up. Let's go ahead and make it 3 of them, because this is gonna be the town smithery. There we go. And of course we do need beds here. So I'm actually going to destroy. I'm not sure why it's not letting me destroy this. I guess this villager took it over, so I can no longer destroy it. Oh, I can destroy it. Okay. That was really weird. I'm not sure why it kept on stopping itself. Oh, okay. So maybe when the villager was putting the station to use. There we go. I'm just going to leave it like that. I think. I was gonna leave it alone, but I think I'm going to extend the window. I'm getting a little bit distracted with the design of this place. Okay, I like that a lot better. Let's go ahead and slap down these 3 beds. Now that we have done this, we need a staircase. Not there, but it's closer to beds like so. And yes, I think this is going to be pretty grand. This house should be good for now. We might need to put a chest. Actually, we could put a chest right there. That looks like a good spot to put a chest. And I did not realize that we already had a chest there. Or maybe a barrel. I'm not sure. Anyway, this place is pretty good, I think. Probably put a lantern. Boom. Here is this house. This house is complete. Alright guys, we've completed this. Whoa, I fell there. So we have completed this house. It's a smithery. Here we have another house, which is pretty nice. It's a 1-room house with a 1-person house, I mean. Another smithing station. We're going to have a lot of blacksmiths, because I'm pretty sure if we trade enough, we get diamond gear, which I really hope we get from those blacksmiths. This is already a pre-made house. Oh, here is our other house. And oh yes, I remembered to fix the edges of the roof. I forgot to do that, but now it is fixed. And I also raised this roof up a bit because I thought it was a bit too flat last time. But yes, so we have completed 5 houses so far. We need to complete the remaining 2 houses. So without further ado, let's get to it. Guys, this house was completed in basically 1 day. It's one of the smaller houses, as you can tell. But yes, we have completed it, and all we have to do is put a bed on the inside. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make this... I might make this like a really cramped house, or I could just make it a 1 villager house. So we're just going to put this fence right here. Give this guy a chair as well. Boom, like so. And we'll just put his profession right there. I'm not sure, who are we lacking? So we could use another loom maker. So let's see, a loom requires string. I did have string over here, I think. I think I left it in the house over here. In this chest right here. Yes, I did. Oh, that's also where I put that extra door. I was a bit confused where I put that door. And let's go ahead, head over here, craft this loom up, and put it in the house over here. And there we go. guy has his profession. And now we just gotta craft up this house right here. But yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, the 7th house has been completed. If you go inside, we have another 2 bunk beds and a few more occupations right here. We're definitely gonna have to set up a villager market in probably the next episode. But yes, we have completed 7 houses. Here's 1, here's 2, this big boy over here is 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hopefully these 7 houses counteracts the bad luck from the episode 13. But yes, we've expanded the village by 7 houses, and I think that these houses look pretty good. It definitely spices up this village and makes it seem a lot bigger than it used to be. And I'm probably gonna have to do a pathway over here leading over to the nether. Portal over there soon enough. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Minecraft Floating. If you enjoyed, please smash that like button and subscribe if you want to watch more. Until next time, I'll see all of you guys in a luckier episode.